So let me start this course. Okay. So I have some print. So you are Global 30 course students. So this class is the basic of information processing. Okay. And the material, education material for this course is provided on the WebCT. WebCT is a learning management system. So actually, product name is a Blackboard learning system. Okay, so later I will introduce how to use WebCT. Okay. First of all, I'd like to introduce today's contents. As shown here, today I introduce the contents, general contents of this class. Okay, basic of information processing. And I introduce education information systems. And this is very useful for you, especially for using the computer system of Kyushu University. As I said, I also introduce how to use a Blackboard learning system. So now I'd like to introduce how to use a Blackboard learning system. Okay. So please write the same operations as I explained. Okay. So first of all, you have to start the top page of educational information systems. The URL is written in the syllabus, bottom column. So I'd like to introduce a researcher teaching assistant. So he's a master course student of our laboratory. His name is Akasek. Ryuya Akasek. Okay, if you have any questions during the lectures, so please contact him. Okay. So to select the language, you can change the language into English by this selection. Okay. And also you can find this tag, web information info. Web learning system. This is actually WebCT. Okay. So clicking this tag, so you can open the next page. So top page of Blackboard learning system. And click this login button. You can also find the entry page. For Blackboard learning system. You have to enter your ID and password. The ID is a SSOK ID. Already you know. Okay? And also you have to enter its password. So after that you can find this page. So everybody can open this page. Okay? So this also, the initial page is Japanese. So English is convenient for you. So please try to following operations. So first you have to find a Japanese language, 個人情報, like this. So many students are from Asia area, so maybe you can understand the meaning of this. Okay? Okay? So you can find also this page and click this tag. 個人設定の変更. Change of the information of the personal information. 個人設定の変更。Okay, also you can change the language into English from Japanese by selecting this selection box. Okay, and after that you have to click the submission buttons. The Japanese means the 送信. So usually when you want to take a class, any class, you have to ask to register yourself to the class content. So however, this case, this class, all of you are already registered. Okay? So you can find this class, Basic of Information Processing 2013. So maybe you can find these items in this box. And if you select the content, you can find all material for this class. Okay? Like this. So although I introduced how to change the language into English, however, if you prefer your language, you don't need to change into English. So this system is available for other languages, Chinese or Korean, and also, of course, English, Japanese. Okay? Are there no problem? Okay? So the character is very small. So please see on your PC. So of course I have to introduce myself. Please see the course tutor. Okay. So my name is Yoshihiro Okada. Okay. So I belong to the Innovation Center for Educational Resources. Okay. That is a special center of the Kyushu University Library. And TA is shown here. So I already introduced him. And course overview. So later I also introduce the content of this class. This class, in this class, I'd like to introduce the basic knowledge of the information systems, information literacies. Okay, how to use the email system, and how to make web pages, and how to use Microsoft softwares. So, however, usually I omit some themes of the how to use Microsoft softwares, because already maybe you can. So I have a question. So have you ever used maybe yes the Microsoft software Word, or have you ever used? Of course, Word and Excel and the PowerPoint. Okay. So in this class, I omit such a topic. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay. And so in this class, we focus on the main topics, C programming languages. Okay, so C programming language is very useful, the most useful programming languages. So because in the university's activities, sometimes you have to solve the many problems. For example, research problem and so on. Especially after entering the laboratories, you have to make many programs. So in such cases, the C programming language is very useful. Okay. So the study objective is written here, and study objective is also written here. I already introduced, and the study consultation office is shown here, and office hour is just after this class, 13 to 14:30 is prepared as office hours. So, however, if you have any questions, anytime you can contact me or teaching assistant him by email. Email is very convenient for you and us. Okay. And my email address is as shown here. okada@inf.kyushu-u.ac.jp. Okay. And phone number is as shown here. So course plan is also as shown here. Please check its detail later. And textbook. So as I explained, all materials for this class are provided on the Blackboard Learning system. So if you have a PC and your PC is connected to the internet, you can find such materials everywhere, every time. Okay. So recommended books, as I written in the syllabus, C Programming Language, second edition, written by Carnahan and Rich. This is a very standard, very famous book for C languages. So if you want to learn C programming language more and more, so it's better to buy this book. Okay. And the next is a very important. So how to evaluate your GP? So attendance ratio is 20% of your GP. Okay. And this class, so each lecture is divided into two parts. The first half part is mainly lectures. I introduce some topics, explained. After that, exercise. Okay. So usually after each exercise, I give some exercise report. Okay, so weekly. So this ratio is 20%. And remaining is 60%. So this is for the three. So during this class, this semesters, I give the three main homework reports. Okay. So please submit a report. That ratio is at 60%. Okay. So please show today's content. 01-introduction.pdf. So almost I already introduced. I explained. So however, some topics I also have to introduce using this content. So this also I explained. Content of this course is computer literacy, especially we focus on the C programming languages. Okay? And as I explained, very important for your activity in the university. This also, just I explained. And this also, this content also you already tried to this. And so do you use mail services of Kyushu University. Okay. So you already set up your account and server setting. Okay. So, yes. So this is important. Educational information system. Kyushu University provides educational information systems. However, this system does not support printing system, printing services. So already you taught the printing. If you want to print out, then you have to go to the COP, maybe. Okay. And the material. So all material available on the blackboard learning system. This is very important. So maybe you already reset your password. So however, generally, the password, it's some password should be keep some manners written here. Yeah, usually should be more than 8 characters up to 64. I'm not sure. This depends on the systems, and it's better to include the one capital letter, one small letter, one number, and one symbol. Okay. So the available character as shown here, alphabet and number. Of course, capital, small letter, number. Capital or small are available. And other symbol characters, you can use these characters. Okay. So this is important. Space character usually cannot be used for other passwords. So this also, you already tried these operations. So however, if you don't, if you have any problem, so please try to this operation. So finally, I have to introduce some information about the information system of Kyushu universities. Maybe as you know, the Kyushu University make a contract with Microsoft, so you can use Microsoft some software provided by Microsoft, Word, Office. You can use Microsoft Office, okay, and without any payment. And also about the virus run, you can find some information on this page. So, however, unfortunately, this page is only Japanese. Okay? So anyway, if you have any problem about wireless LAN or KiteNet, so Kyushu University information network is called KiteNet. So if you have any trouble, any problem, please contact the administrator of Kyushu University. So you can find contact information for that on the Education Information System page. Okay? And also, Kyushu University has a contract with Adobe. So if you personally, if you want to buy Adobe softwares, so once you contact the COP, you can, if after that, you can buy Adobe software, some discount cost. Okay. Okay. So this is the end of today's content.